instead of reflection, I want to do a little bit of 3D rotation. Okay, and here, let me slide this. I do apologize. I'm using fairly low resolution here to allow people on phones and everything to access this video, so everything looks pretty ginormous here. But anyway, we can turn things around if we wanted to. We can add some borders if we needed to. We can make some soft edges. Lots and lots of things you can definitely do with these images. Now I do like one option in here. So this one right now we're working with the effects. We can also go to the actual picture, okay, and we can do things like make it hazy, make it sharp. So notice this, under picture corrections, sharpen / soften, I'm going to click the drop down, and now I can go from soften all the way to sharp. Okay, so let's say our kind of looks soft anyway, so let's make it sharp. And notice this, it just definitely improved the image. So lots of option under pictures. I'm thinking that's probably a video just by itself, but I wanted to show you that. So now let's do this. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this. Okay, and now this time I'm going to go to insert, online picture, and I'm going to search my SkyDrive online. Okay, and you can see that I have my folders and I have my pictures here. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. I believe I had some more pictures. Maybe it's I think it's kind of running slow, but let me go back to browse pictures. Here you go. Okay, and so here are my kids playing, but let's pick the dome. I believe this is the dome in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, and now what it's doing is it's pulling that image from my SkyDrive. So if you're storing a lot of things online, this is a good way to work with multimedia. Also, again, I can resize this. You do get your regular picture format tools up here, where you can do things like change background, add different effects, even change the colors. Okay, so you can see that I can make it a little bit grayer if I wanted to, right? Another thing you'll notice with pictures is that like I mentioned when in the video, as you're moving things, it gives you these I guess alignment grid lines, if you will. I don't know what the proper term is, but you'll notice this line comes to life, and now I know that it's straight in the center. Okay, and whatnot. So I believe that's all I wanted to talk about pictures. So definitely play around with it. Use these different effects. Right click on a picture, go to the format picture to get this little handy dandy tool. Okay, I'm going to keep plugging away and go on to the third section, which is really how to insert audio files and even record stuff. So this is really cool that you can do that. Before I do that, I believe I do have a let me check. I had a link to an MP3 file online, so let me see if I can find that. Let me do this. I was supposed to open that earlier, but of course I forgot, so I do apologize. But here you go. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an MP3 to this. Okay, and I want to turn my volume down. I don't want this to be totally screaming the minute I launch it. But so back to PowerPoint, I need to insert the audio. Well, how do I do that? Again, you need to go to the Insert tab, okay, Media, and Audio, right? And this time I'm going to first try to show you online audio, okay? And it's asking me what if this is an office, which I don't want, but let me try this again. Insert audio. Let me see what happens if I just type. I'm going to copy this MP3, come back here, and maybe just let me just do this. I'm going to add this in there and see if it'll take that. Okay, so it's not letting me do this option, but certainly you can search office.com. You can let's search for something like fire. Okay, and I'm going to click Dragon Fire, do an insert. Okay, now this sound is part of your PowerPoint. I'm going to go ahead and save this, and what you can do is you can simply come here and play it. And that was a quick example of a fire. Now this link, the way it's going to work is actually let's go ahead and see if it wants to play it. I'm actually going to go and do a slideshow. I think maybe that's the best way to do this. Let's browse to the next thing, and I'm going to go ahead and let me do this. I'm just going to play it. Oh, that was just the sound. What happens if I click on this thing? Okay. So this is a, for online MP3, you can simply add a link and then it should work. Okay. I was hoping I could just add a little icon in there, but that's fine. That should work, and I believe it may open up. What is it doing? Okay, so here's the file, and so this is more like a regular type, file where. Okay. All right, so that's cool. I mean, we can do that. That's a little bit outside of PowerPoint, but keep that in mind. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you is fairly cool. Let me just get rid of this one too. Okay, let's get rid of that. Now let's say you wanted to just record a quick message or audio in it. How can you do that? Well, you just select record audio from the audio option. Okay, and now if you have the microphone and everything set up, you can actually record a message in PowerPoint, which is exactly what I'm doing. You click record, hit the stop, and then play just to check. You can actually record a message in PowerPoint, which is exactly what I'm doing. You click record. Alright, so that's kind of cheesy, but anyway, I just did that, and now when I click OK, it should actually insert that audio file into your PowerPoint. Okay, and so let me save this, and I believe I can just play it here, but let's just do a slideshow. I feel like I'm in a presentation or something, which actually I am. Here's our YouTube, here is our image, and then here is our audio message. And if I do that, you can actually record a message in PowerPoint, which is exactly what I'm doing. You click record. Okay, so I believe that is all I wanted to cover today. Basically, we showed you how to insert audio, video, and also images from online sources. Now, if you're interested in finding more about these topics, please visit us at learningcomputer.com. We have quite a bit of information on topics from Office, Windows, even programming and whatnot. We also have an active blog that we go over some of these topics. So definitely check it out. Thank you for watching the video.